The Sabbath service. We're going to go ahead and Israel module.
You can stay.
Yahawah, which means to Israel in the Hebrew. Come is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Shimka. Yahawah. Malapaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Ayah. Ashab. Barak. Kawah. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathanaw. Come. Kel. Yawam. Wazalakanaw. Kabawapinaw. Wala'ah. Tabiyanaw. Banasana one. Abor. Awashanaw. Mayan. Rock. Kaya. Lakab. Amalakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'athala. La'awalunyu. Amam.
Our Father, Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is a Akasha power in the Hebrew. Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. Baruch Nathanaw. Akash. Larapa'ah. Kalmatala. Wakel Madawa. Akash. Latahar. Hamatazari. Akash. La'akoyim. Hamathim. Akash. Al-Rakawa. Hatama'ala. The Garashim. Bahasham Yahawashi. Wa'araman.
Hakasa power in English. Yahawah. In the name of Yahawah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawah. Thank you, so be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahawah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Umaka'ala. Wa'alahayim. Matazabi. Alawapian. Alawapian. Azarunyu. Akodazanyu. Akakari. Wa'agwapi. Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. Wa'araman.
Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahawah. And Yahawah. And Michael. And the angels. Commander Gen.YAHANNA. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The sisters. Yahawah in the name of Yahawah. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashab.
Ayanya.
Slagi, Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Bavari. Mayun. Yahawah. Azari. Ma'an. Yahawah. Ashab. Shemaiah. Waratza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regarka. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hanah. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yasham. Shamar. Yasha'ala. Yahawah. Shamar. Yahawah. Zelzarka. Al-Yah. Yawam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahawah. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashamar. Abnapashka. Yahawah. Yashamar. Ahtham. Wabawa'aka. Ma'athai Slaki.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh thy help? My help, Salaki. My help coming from Yahawah. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall not be slumber nor sleep. Yahawah is thy keeper. Yahawah is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahawah shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahawah shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Ahtham. Yalak. Al-Thakarash. Wa'al-Tashaqwa. El. Kayahana. Wabia.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Tashaqwa. Hana. Al-Yabika. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Al-Amika. Ya'amin. Sawadah. Wayataya Watazala. Al-Tazapawanyika. Amoria. Lakawa. Wanakankidim. Mugoya. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shum Yasha'ala. Awadah. Kaya. Naya Watazala. Labah. Yakadwa. Awyaka. Barak. Lakarathwa. Aliyah. Adawam. Wayashimad. Aliyam. Mawa'abas. Wagarian. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalat. Palashah. Am-Yeshabiah. Tazawar. Ram-Ashuwar. Nalawah. Aman. Hayawah. Zarawah. Labunya. Salah. Ashalahum. Kamadian. Kasayasara'ah. Kayabian. Banakal. Kawashuwan. Nashimadwa. Ba'ayandora'ah. Hayawah. Daman. La'adama. Sha'atama. Nadiyamawa. Ka'arab. Wakazabat. Wakazal. Mana'ad. Kal Nasir Kumwa. Ashar. Amari. Naya Rashad. Lanawa. Nawa. Alahayim. Shayatumwa. Kagogula. Kakwash. Lapunya Rakwa. Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayon. Kunta Radatma. Basa'ira. Wabasawa Pafka. Tabalahum. Mala'ai. Punyahum. Punyahum. Waibakwashua. Shimkwa. Yahawah. Yabashua. Waibahoya. Adi. Waikaparia. Waibadala. Waida'awa. Kaya Athai. Shimka. Yahawah. Labaka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kahar. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence. O Yahawah. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahawah. For lo, thy enemies make a tumble. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consorted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Israelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As to the Midianites. As to Syria. As to Japheth. At the book of Kaisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a rib. And like Zeb. Yea. Are their princes. As Zeba. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burning wood. And as the flames of the mountains on fire. So persecute them. Without tempest. And make them afraid. Without storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone is Yahweh. Art the Most High. Over all the earth. So. Shavia, which means to be seated. All right, we're going to be in the book of Exodus. Chapter 16. Exodus chapter 16, we're going to start at verse 8. Exodus chapter 16 and verse 8. Wayamar, Mashah, Bastha, Yahawah, Lakam, by Ba'ayar, Ba'arab, Salakia, Bashar, Lakal, Walaham, Babaquar, Lashabai, Bashamai, Yahawah, Thalakam, Ashar, Ahtham, Malayan, Ila, Yawa, Wana, Kanywa, Maha, La'a, Ayal, Yanwa, Philanath, Lacham, Kaya, Ayal, Allah, Yahawah. Verse 9. Wayamar, Mashah, Al, Aharon, Amar, Al, Cal, Adath, Banya, Wayamar, Yasha'al, Karabwa, Lapunwa, Yahawah, Kaya, Mashai, Thalan, Thanath, Yakam, verse 10. Wayamawa, Waya, Haya, Salakia, Waya, Haya, Kadabar, Aharon, Al, Cal, Adath, Banya, Yasha'al, Wayapunwa, Hamadabar, Wahana, Kabad, Wad, Yahawah, Naira'ah, Nairah, Ba'ana, verse 11, Wayadabar, Yahawah, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 12, Shemaithayah, Thalah, Nah, Bunya, Yasha'al, Debar, Alaham, La'amar, Bayan, Ha'arab, Young, Ba'aklawa, Bashar, Wababakar, Lashabawai, Lashab Bawai, Lashab Awai, Lacham, Wayadai Thum Kaya Anya Yahawah Allahayakam, verse 13. Wayahaya Ba'arab Yathai Al Hashalawa Wayath Kasa Ah Hama Khanha Wayab Babakwar Hayath Ha Shakaba Hatazal Sab Yab Lamat Naha, verse 14. Yat Allah Shakabah Hatal Wahana Al Panya Hamadabar Dequa Makah Sapasad Dequa Kakapar Ayal Hayaratazar. And that's up to verse 14 in the Hebrew.
Starting at verse 8. This is the book of Exodus chapter 16, verse 8. And Moses said, "This shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full."
And just so you know, just to backtrack just a little bit, we were just coming out of Israel got freed and delivered from the hands of Pharaoh out of Egypt. They crossed through the Red Sea. Now they're going into this wilderness, and they began to murmur. Just like you have nowadays, you got people who don't understand the freedom that they have, and they'd rather go back to captivity because they had certain pleasantries or things that they thought was pleasantries. So they started to murmur like, "Oh, he brought us out here to die." And the ignorant thing about it was, like, this is a God who just parted the Red Sea and destroyed your enemies just like with a breath of wind. And you could question if he could feed you or not. So they began to murmur. So the Lord did what he does. You know, he provided for Israel. And keep going.
For that the Lord heareth your murmurings, which ye murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord.
Now you hear that, because they were complaining that Moses brought them out there to die. And Moses was just doing what he was told to do. Moses was following the commandments, following the law, doing what he was instructed to do. And as he did that, Israel was being blessed. Israel was navigating through the tribulations that they were going through. They walked through a Red Sea on dry ground and came out and turned around and watched as the prize chariots, the captains, the choice horses were all drowned in the sea that they just crossed through for their deliverance. They were guided at night by a pillar of fire and they decided to murmur against Moses. And what the scripture is saying here, you ain't complaining against Moses, they complaining against me. Just like when we go out there on camp and we out here on the streets and people want to complain when we say thus saith the Lord, they not mad at us. They're mad at the Most High. They're mad at Yahawashi. They're mad at them. We can look past that anger. Oh yeah, he's mad at me because I said he can't be a homosexual, or he shouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. No, they're really mad at the man, the creator of those laws and statutes and commandments. That's who they're mad at.
That's right.
Keep reading.
And Moses spake And Moses spake unto Aaron, say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings.
So Moses went to Aaron. Aaron is his second, and told Aaron to go holler at the congregation of Israel and let them know that the Most High heard that S.U. was talking. He heard that feces, that dung for the earth that you was talking. All of that you was murmuring under your breath, behind people's back, and in closed doors at night when nobody knows, all that back talking. Oh, he heard it. He heard it.
That's right.
Keep reading.
And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in a cloud.
So Aaron did what he was told to do. He went and he told them. And in that process, they looked towards the wilderness and they saw the glory of the Lord. Now, I can only imagine what that would look like. Like, if you were just standing out in the wilderness and you had the clear view of the whole sky, and next thing you know, out of nowhere, something appeared, whether it was a big spaceship and how it operated, whatever it was, they seen the power, that glory of the Most High. They seen it. Like, oh, I'm coming to holler at y'all. And that's what the Most High did. Keep reading.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel.
And the Most High said, and he started to respond, I've heard what the children of Israel has been saying. I heard them talking. Keep going.
I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, your God.
So the Most High heard their complaints, their claims, their qualms, and he decided to provide. He said, okay, in the morning, they're going to eat. In the evening, they're going to eat flesh, and in the morning, they're going to eat bread. So I'm going to provide them meat and bread. Because they were complaining about food. They were hungry. I guess they didn't think I was too powerful enough. I could part a sea and kill an army with a breath from a nostril, but I couldn't provide them bread. Okay, I'm going to provide them bread. Keep going.
And it came to pass that at even the quails came up and covered the camp.
It's like it. And just to hit on that last part, and it said, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. He was doing it for a reason too. He wasn't doing it just because. He was doing it so they will know that he is the Lord their God. And that's something that we do have to pay attention to, that he wants our quote unquote, let's say, allegiance. He wants what we actually agreed to. And it's going to get to a point where it's either we're going to say, Israel, the children of Israel is going to say, we agree to these conditions. This is what we agreed to. Now, what we do in the future after that, the story is what is written. But keep reading.
And it came to pass that at even the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host.
So in the evening, the quails came up. The quails are some, let's say, a form of bird. They're birds. So there's the meat. They came up and they covered the camp. So
during that period of time, hey, it was free picking. It was just like when you go to Belle Isle and you see them geese, they just walk around like they run that spot. You can easily walk up and just grab one of them things, break its neck or whatnot, and feed. So when they said the quails came up and they covered the camp, there was abundance of meat. So they gave you meat. And in the morning, the dew lay about the host. The dew being water. As a matter of fact, just want to double triple check. Dew, night mist.
I was gonna say, Slug, if I could.
Go ahead.
The dew, that's the like the wet moisture that appears on the grass when you first wake up.
Con. So, and that was out, so they had something to drink. You see what I'm saying? The dew was out. Keep reading.
And when the dew that lay up was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground.
So after the dew was going up, and you see after like it evaporates or whatnot, you see in the morning time, you see the dew on the grass, and after a while, you know, you see as the sun come out, it's gone. But what it's saying is there lay a hoar, and that's H-O-A-R, frost on the ground. So that's like a bowl or a basin. So yeah, that's what the H-O-A-R mean, a bowl or a basin. So I don't know if you want to look like a
Well, look for both of them words together, hoar frost.
Alright, so I got the definition right here. Hoar frost, a grayish white crystalline deposit of frozen water.
So kind of it's frozen water like in the morning when that thin ice be on the grass.
Come. So they had, that's going deeper into them being provided something to drink. That was in the 14.
Come. Yeah, that was in the 14.
Damn. It's on you. But do what you do.
Alright, so with that, we're going to close out. We're going to pick it up next week at Exodus 15. A minute Israel, a module.
Yahawah.
Any man wants to be anointed? Alright, we're going to start we're going to go ahead and salute the scroll. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
83, one more go. Yeah, just slow it down.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shimka. Yahawah. Malakavka. Taba'ah. Ratzaka. Ayah. Bashah. Barak. Kawak. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Cab. Yawam. Wazalak Lanawa. Kawap Kazalak Wala'ah. Kabiyah Bana son of one. Above. Awashai Mayan. Rock. Kayat. Lakab. Amalakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'talapara. La'awalunyu. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahawah, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Hakash the power in the Hebrew. Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. Barak. Ahthan. Hakash. Barak. Kalmakawak. Hakash. Latahar. Amatazari. Hakash. Lahakwayum. Hamathim. Hakash. Al-Rakawak. Atma'ala. The Garshun. Bahasham. Yahawah. Wadaman.
Hakash the power in the English, Yahawah. In the name of Yahawah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawah. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barak Yahawah Yahawashi.
Wa'maka'ala.
Wala'ahayim. Matazari. Alawak Yohanna. Ha'alawapim. Hazarunyim. Akodazanyim. Akakori. Wa'agwapim. Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. Wadaman.
Blessings in English. Bless you, Yahawah. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angels. Commander GEN.YAHANNA. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The sisters. Yahawah. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashab. Ayah. Salaki. Al-Bahari. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Azari. Ma'an. Yahawah. Ashab. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathan. Mabawat. Wagaraka. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayishun. Shamar. Yasha'ala. Yahawah. Shamar. Yahawah. Tazoraka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawam. Hashemat. La'ad. Yakakab. Barak. Balayala. Yahawah. Yashamarka. Makar. Yashamar. Ahtham. Yahawah. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabu'afka. Ma'athai. Wa'ad awalum.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahawah. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yahawah shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord, Yahawah is thy keeper. Yahawah is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahawah shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahawah shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Ahtham Yahawah. Ahtham. It's like it. Al-Thakarash. Al-Kayah. Hana. Al-Wayabika. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Al-Imika. Ya'imim Yawah. Sawadah. Wayathas. What? Yahatazu. Al-Tazapamayika. Amaru. Lakawa. Wanakakidim. Magari. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shem Yasha'al. Awadah. Kayah.
Nairatazu.
Labak. Yakadu. Ayika. Barak. Yakaraku. Alahaya. Adawan. Select. Wayashamad. Alayam.
I got it. Mawa'aba.
Wagarian.
Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalat. Palashah. Am Yashabi. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawah. Amai. Hayawah. Zarawah. Labunya Lawat. Salah. Ashalahum. Kamadian. Kasayasara'ah. Kayabian. Banakar. Kawashwan. Nashimadwa. Ba'ayandara'ah. Hayawah. Daman. La'adama. Shayatama. Nadiyamawa. Ka'arad. Wakazabak. Wakazazar. Mana'ai. Kal Nasiyakambwa. Ashar. Amari. Nairashad. Lanawad. Nawad. Alahayah. Shayatamu. Kagogula. Kakwash. Lapunya Rarakwa. Ka'ash. Taba'ira. Wakalahaba. Dalahat. Harayam. Kantaradakma. Basa'iraka. Wabasawa Pafka. Tabahalum. Mala'ai. Panyahum. Panyawam. Wayabakwashua. Shimka. Yahawah. Yabashua. Wayabahoya. Ayai. Wayakaparia. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya Athah. Shimka. Yahawah. Labaka. Ayawan. Alkahara.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence. O
Yahawah.
Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahawah. For lo, thine enemies make a tumble. And they that hate thee have have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy enemies.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Israelites,
Moab.
Moab,
And the Agarenes.
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal.
Gabal,
And Ammon.
and Ammon,
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The
the
Philistines.
Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them.
do unto them
As to the Midianites.
as to the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Japheth.
as to Javan,
At the brook
at
Kazan.
the brook of Kazan,
Which perished their indoors.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rib.
Make their nobles like a red,
And like Zebah.
and like thee.
Yea,
Yea,
are their princes.
or their princes,
As Zebah.
as Zebah,
And as Almuna.
and as
Who
Almuna,
said,
who said,
let's take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of Yahawah in possession.
the houses of Yahawah in possession.
O Yahawah.
O Yahawah,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As the stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth wood.
as the fire burning wood,
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire,
As the stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth wood.
as the fire burns the wood,
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
and as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy temper,
And make them afraid.
and make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame.
fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahawah.
O Yahawah,
Let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
In trouble.
in trouble
Forever.
forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahawah,
Art the most high.
are the Most High
Over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So.
I don't think we got any announcements. We're gonna go ahead and end the class. The water Israel. We'll see us next Sunday. We're gonna go ahead and give a courtesy salute to the brothers Amaji Sabbath, Amaji Barak.
Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
Class is dismissed.